Hello everyone and welcome. A while back I did a review of a MIG welder that I got, and in that video I used a welding helmet that I got from Vevor. I promised my viewers to get the review of this helmet done soon after that MIG video was released, but other things always seem to keep coming up. So today I'm finally making the review of this welding helmet that I got from Vevor. I already used it to make that video, so I can tell you that it does the job that I promised it to do, and it does it quite well. I found it to be a very good helmet for the price. In the video, I'll be going over all the features of this helmet and showing you why this is a much better purchase than any welding helmet at Harbor Freight. So if you've been looking for a good quality and affordable welding helmet, stick around as I unbox and test this puppy. Alright guys, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. So let's talk a little bit about some of the features that this guy has, but before we get started testing this guy, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way you get notified every time I do another product review video, DIY project, or a sale at a big box store where I can help you save even more money. Alright, so this is the wide angle view AutoDarkening welding helmet from Vevor, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this helmet kit retails for $57.99, which is a bargain when you compare it to similar helmets at Harbor Freight. So what do you get when you unbox this guy? Well, you get the welding helmet itself, you get a replaceable lens shield for the front there, you get the owner's manual that tells you everything about this guy, the settings, all that kind of stuff, and you get a couple of shields for the side windows that we'll take a look at in a moment. The warranty on this guy is 1 year, and the dimensions on this guy are 12 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches, and the weight is about 1.4 pounds. This helmet has a wide view angle, which few helmets have, and the main area view is 4.5 inches by 3.5 inches for a total of 10 square inches of viewing area. This helmet has a true color lens, so you can see more clearly what you're working with without any kind of color distortion. This helmet has UV and IR radiation blocking to protect your eyes. This helmet has 4 arc sensors and auto darkening with a speed of 1/30,000th of a second, so in less than a second it darkens itself. I should point out that this helmet has an auto darkening for the main viewing area, but not for the side windows. That's why they include these shades for the side windows if you want to use those for your protection. This helmet is drop resistant up to 4 feet, or a normal drop from a workbench, let's say. The darkening shades and speed of darkening are adjustable in the control panel, and it has darkening shades adjustment from DIN 4 to 8 and then from DIN 9 to 13. The operating temperature for this helmet is between 23 degrees Fahrenheit and 131 degrees Fahrenheit, or that would be 5 degrees Celsius to 55 degrees Celsius. So this helmet is made for doing all sorts of industrial work, whether cutting, grinding, or welding, for automotive, industrial, fabrication, commercial, shipbuilding, or even DIY work at home, which is what I'm going to be using it for. And one thing to point out, as I said at the beginning of this video, this helmet is a much better purchase than any welding helmet at Harbor Freight. Regardless of whether you look at the Chicago Electric cheapie helmets or the Vulcan more expensive helmets. First of all, none of the Harbor Freight helmets have wide angle, so this one wins out with that. Secondly, all the helmets at Harbor Freight that are 10 square inches or bigger are over $100 in price, where this helmet is 1/2 or 1/3 those other prices. So for those reasons, I settled on this helmet from Vevor. If you're like me and you want to get a good product, but you want to save money as well, then this just makes more sense. So let's take a little closer look at this guy and see what it can do. Alright guys, so I'm sure you're probably curious as to what this helmet looks like and so forth, aside from all the features that it has. So let me give you a closer look all around as to what this guy looks like. It's not a bad little design, it's colorful. It's not your plain black look to it. So it has some nice colorful spray patterns on it and so forth. It has like a wet look to it, like water dripping look at it down there. You see how that looks down there? It's not too bad. Your typical helmet, and like I said, it has the wide angle view right here. So you have the main area for viewing there, and then you have some side windows as well. And this front lens is replaceable and includes the replacement for it. And this button right here is in case you want to do some grinding. You click that and it'll change from welding DIN to grinding DIN. So it has that feature to it. So let me spin it around for you, give you a quick look, and we'll look inside at the control panel and see how it darkens very quickly in there. And that's just from a change of the lighting. So there is your head strap right there, which is very adjustable, has a lot of different adjustments all around, so it should fit just about anybody out there. And there you go, let's move it around, and that way you can get a closer look at this guy. And you see right there, it has a nice colorful look to it, very attractive look to it. It may not be the color for everyone, it may not be the design for everyone, but I find it attractive. I find it very nice. I did not find it offensive in the least. Instead of having a plain black helmet, I'd rather have something like this, which is nice and colorful. So there you go. That's what it looks like from all around. So let's look at the inside of it, and then we'll take a look at the windows and take a look at the control panel on the inside. So let's go inside there right now. All right, guys. So I took off the head assembly mesh, whatever you want to call it, what supports it on your head, so we can get a little bit better look at the inside. And there you see the control panel is very reflective because you have to get really, really up close to it so that it doesn't reflect back at you. But anyway, the important part is you see right there the control panel, and that is where you make all the adjustments. You have the mode, the memory, function, scrolling up and down, etc. And that is where you make all the different adjustments to it. And there you have your main window right there. And as you see, you have a couple of side windows that give you a very wide angle view of everything that's going on. The main area is 10 square inches, but very nice little control panel, and it is replaceable. You see you have tabs and so forth at the bottom, so if anything goes wrong, you can always replace that guy. And it has a little lens right here, which they include a replacement lens. This is a replaceable lens cover right there, and you can replace that if you get that all scratched up or beat up or whatever. A replacement is included. So you have replacement lenses for the inside here and for the outside part as well. And then you have covers for the side windows if you don't want to get some IR radiation or UV or whatever it is coming in through there. So totally up to you how you want to set this guy up. So that is what the inside of the helmet looks like. It's almost like looking into Darth Vader's helmet. So there you go. That's what that guy looks like right there. All right, guys, so let's take a look through the helmet itself and see what it looks like. You see a nice, normal, natural color when you're looking through the helmet. No weird color offsets or hues or any of that kind of stuff. And this is a little bit disconcerting for me, a little bit disorienting, because I'm looking through the viewfinder of my camera, looking through the helmet. So it's going to be a little bit weird for me as far as shooting this goes. But the point is to show you guys how quickly the helmet responds. You saw that the minute it started arcing, it went itself into dark mode, and it was super quick as far as responding goes. And you see that you have controls here. You can make it darker, you can make it lighter, totally up to you what you prefer to see. I know my technique is not good. I know I should put my head in a little closer so I can see the pooling and all that a lot better. But that's not the point of this video. The point is to show you what the helmet looks like and how it responds. So that's why I'm shooting through the helmet itself right now, so you can see what it actually looks through. And basically the moment I stop welding, after a second or so, it goes right back to normal mode, and I can see it. Basically, I found this a little bit easier. If you lift up your head, then it just responds and it goes back to normal mode, and it's back to daylight. So very quick, very easy to use as far as that's concerned. So there you have it. That's what it looks like when you're using this helmet. All right, guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of a very affordable and easy to use welding helmet from Vevor. I think this helmet is a great value, especially when compared to the welding helmets from Harbor Freight. This helmet has all the adjustments you could want for just about any type of grinding or welding project. It has a large and clear 10 square inch wide angle viewing area. It also has auto darkening with a very fast response time and is super affordable for the DIYer like myself and many of my viewers. While Harbor Freight wants to charge you over $100 for comparable helmets, Vevor sells it for half the price. You can't beat the value for your dollar in this helmet. Check out the links below for all the details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.